I'm a fox, the fox said. Come and play with me, proposed the little prince. I am so unhappy. I cannot play with you, the fox said. I am not tamed. Oh, please excuse me, said the little prince. But after some thought he added, what does the mean tame? You do not live here, said the fox. What is it that you are looking for? I am looking for a man, said the little prince. What does the mean tame? Man, said the fox. They have guns and they hunt. It is very disturbing. They also raise chickens. These are their only interest. Are you looking for chickens? No, said the little prince. I am looking for a friend. What does the mean tame? It is an act to obtain neglect, said the fox. It means to establish teeth. To establish teeth. Just that, said the fox. To me, you are still nothing more than a little boy who is just like 100,000 other little boys. And I have no need of you. And you, on your part, have no need of me. To you, I am nothing more than a fox like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other. To me, you will be unique in all the worlds. To you, I shall be the unique of all the worlds. I am beginning to understand, said the little prince. This is a flower. I think that she is tamed me. It is possible, said the fox. On the earth one seems all sort of things. Oh, but this is not on the earth, said the little prince. The fox seemed perplexed and very curious. On another planet? Yes. Are there hundreds of planets? No. Are there oh, that is interesting. Are there chickens? No. Nothing is perfect, said the fox. But he came back to his idea. My life is very monotonous. The fox said, I hunt the chickens, men hunt me. All the chickens are just alike, and all the men are just alike. And in consequence, I am a little bored. But if you take me, it will be as if the sun came to shine on my life. I shall know the sign of your step that will be different from all the others. Other steps seem me hurrying back underneath the ground. You will call me like music out of my burrow. And then look, you see the grain paring down on yonder. I do not eat bread. What is no use to me? The wheat fields have nothing to say to me, and what is said? But you have a hair that is the color of gold. Think how wonderful that will be when you have tamed me. The grain, which is also golden, will bring me back to the thought of you, and I shall love to listen to the whiz in the wither. Wind in the wind. The fox gazed at the little prince for a long time. Please tame me, he said. I want to, very much, the little prince replied. But I have not much time. I have friends to discover, and a great many things to understand. One only understands the thing that one tames, said the fox. Men have no more time to understand anything. They buy things and ready much at the shop, but there is no shop anywhere where one can buy friendship, and so men have no friends anymore. If you want a friend, tame me. What must I do to tame you? Asked the little prince. You must be very patient, replied the fox. First, you will sit down at a little distance from me, like that, in the grass. I shall look at you out of the corners of my eye, and you will say nothing. Worst war are their source of misunderstanding, but you will sit a little closer to me every day. The next day, the little prince came back. It would have been better to come back at the same hour, said the fox. If, for example, you come at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then at 3 o'clock I shall begin to be happy. I shall feel happier and happier as the hour advances. At 4 o'clock I shall already be worrying and then jumping about. I shall show you how happy I am. But if you come at just any time, I shall never know what hour my heart is, so be ready to greet you. One must avert the proper rest. What is the rite? Asked the little prince. Those also are actions too often neglect, said the fox. They are want to make one day different from other days, 1 hour from another hour. That is it. For example, among my hunters, every time they say they dance with the village girls. So Thursday is a wonderful day for me. I can take a walk as far as the vineyards. But if the hunters dance at just any time, every day would be like every other day, and I should never have any vacations at all. So the little prince tamed the fox, and when the hour of his departure drew near, "Ah," said the fox, "I shall cry." "It is your own fault," said the little prince. "I never wished you any sort of harm. But you wanted me to tame you." "Yes, that is so," said the fox. "But now you are going to cry," said the little prince. "Yes, that is so," said the fox. "Then it has done you no good at all." "It had done me good," said the fox, "because of the gold of the wheat fields." And then he added, "Go and look again at the roses. You will understand now that in unique yours is unique in all the world. Then come back to say goodbye to me, and I will make you a present of a secret." The little prince went away to look again at the roses. "You are not at all like my rose," he said. "As yet you are nothing. No one has tamed you, and you have tamed no one. You are like my fox when I first know him. He was only a fox when 100,000 other foxes, but I have made him my friend. And now he is unique in all the world." And the roses were very much embarrassed. "You are beautiful, but you're not. You are empty," he went on. "One could not die for you. To be sure, an ordinary Percival would think that my rose looked just like you, the rose that belonged to me. But in herself alone she is more important than all the hundred of you other roses, because it is she that I have watered, because it is she that I have put under the grass grove, because it is she that I sheltered behind the screen, because it is for her that I have killed the caterpillars, because it is she that I have listened to when she grumbled or boasted, or ever sometimes when she said nothing, because she is my rose. And he went back to meet the fox. Goodbye, he said. Goodbye, said the fox. And now here is my secret. A very simple secret. It is only what with the heart that one can see right. What is essential is invisible to the eye. What is essential is invisible to the eye. The little prince repeated so that he would be sure to remember. It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose important. It is the time I have wasted for my rose, said the little prince, so that he would be sure to remember. Men have forgotten this truth, said the fox, but you must not forget it. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed. You are responsible for your rose. I am responsible for my rose, the little prince repeated, so that he would be sure to remember. Good morning, said the little prince. Good morning, said the railway switchman. What do you do here? The little prince asked. I sort the travelers in wonders of a thousand, said the switchman. I send up the trains that carry them. Now the right, now to the left. And a brilliant light express tra- trains shoot the switchman's cabin as the rubbish of white auroral light thunder. They are in a great hurry, said the little prince. What are they looking for? Not even the locomotive engineers know that, said the switchman. And a second brilliant lighted express thundered by in the opposite direction. Are they coming back already? Demanded the little prince. They are not the same ones, said the switchman. It is exchange. Were they not satisfied where they were? Asked the little prince. No one is ever satisfied where he is, said the switchman, and they heard the roaring thunder of the third lightened express. Are they pursuing, pursuing, pursuing the first travelers? Demanded the little prince. They are pursuing nothing at all, said the switchman. They are asleep and they are of it. They are not asleep, they are yawning. Only the children are flattening their nose against the window panes. Only the children knows what they are looking for, said the little prince. They waste their time over a long black door, and it becomes very important to them. And if anybody takes it away from them, they cry. They are lucky, the switchman said. Good morning, and there said the little prince. Good morning, said the merchant. This was a merchant who sold fuels that had been invented to quench thirst. You need only swallow one pill a week, and you would feel no need of anything to drink. Why are you selling those? Asked the little prince. Because they save the tremendous amount of time, said the merchant. Conventions have been made by experts. With this fare, you save 53 minutes in every week. And what do I do those 53 minutes? Anything you like. As for me, said the little prince to himself, if I had 53 minutes to spend I like, I should walk at my leisure toward the spring of fresh water. It was now the 80 days since I had my accident in the desert, and I had listened to the story of a merchant, and I was drinking the last drop my water supply. Ah, I said to the little man, this memory of you are very charming, but I have nothing to succeed in repairing my brain. I have nothing more to drink, and I too should be very happy if I could walk at the leisure toward the spring to fresh water. My friend the fox, the little prince, said to me, my dream little man, this is no longer a matter that has anything to do with the fox. Why not? Because I am about to die of thirst. He did not follow my reason, and he answered me, it is a good thing to have had a friend, even if one about to die. I, for instance, am very glad to have a fox as a friend. He had no way to using the danger. He said to himself, he has never been either hungry or thirsty. A little sunshine is all he needs. But he looked at me steadily and repeated to my thought, I am 32. Let us look for our. I made a gesture of weariness. It is absurd to look for our and at random. In the immensity of the desert, but nevertheless we started walking. When we had trudged along for several hours in silence, the darkness fell, and the stars began to come out. Thirsty had made me little feverish, and I looked at them as I were in a dream. The little prince's last word came reeling back into my memory. Then you were thirsty too? I demanded, but he did not reply to my question. He merely said to me, water may also be good for the heart. I did not understand this answer, but I saw nothing. I knew very well that it was impossible to closely examine him. He was tired. He sat down. I sat down. I sat down beside him, and after a little silence, he spoke again. The stars are beautiful because of a power that cannot be seen. I replied, yes, that is so. And without saying anything more, I looked across the ridges of sand that were stretched out before us in the moonlight. The desert is beautiful, the little prince added, and that was true. I have also loved the desert. One sits down on a desert sand dune, seems nothing, sees nothing, hear nothing, yet through the silence something tumbles and gleams. "What makes the desert beautiful," said the little prince, "is that somewhere in it hides a well." I was astonished by the sudden understanding of that mysterious radiation of sand. When I was a little boy, I lived in an old house. Eric told us that thousand years was buried there. So, to be sure, no one had ever known how to find it, or else no one had ever seen looking for it. But it cast the enchantment over the house. My home was hidden a secret in the depths of his heart. Yes, I said to the little prince, the house, the stars, the desert. What gives them their beauty is something that is invisible. I'm glad, he said, that you agree with my fox. At the little prince dropped out of the ship. I looked him in my arms. I took him in my arms and set out walking once more. I felt deeply moved and right. It seemed to me that I was carrying a very fragile tissue. It seems to me even that there was nothing more fragile on all earth. In the moonlight, I looked at his fair forehead. His closed eyes. He looked up here that trembled in the wind. And I said to myself, what I see where is nothing but a shell. What is most important is invisible. I sleep often slightly with the suspicion of a half smile. I said to myself again, what moves me deeply about the little prince who is sleeping here? Is he loyal to power? The image of a rose that shines through his whole being like a flame or lamp, even when he is asleep. And I felt him to be more fragile still. I felt the need of protecting him, as he as if he himself were a flame that might be extinguished by a little puff of wind. And as I walked on so, I found the well at daybreak.